Aloha Libras, that's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for the month of February 2020. Happy Valentine's month! So this month, in honor of Valentine's, we are going to do a little bit of a romance reading for you. I also will be sharing with you your general theme for the month. I'll be drawing some additional cards to give you more of the nitty-gritty for the month. And then last but not least, I will be sharing with you your animal guide for this particular month. So I'm also putting a link below in case you missed it. I did 2 videos related to the Chinese New Year. Chinese Solar New Year is February 4th. So if you haven't watched those videos, make sure that you check out the links below and watch those videos, because that will give you some good information about a forecast for the year as it relates to Chinese astrology, and then also some things to do prior to the Chinese New Year that are going to be helpful for you. So check out that video below. Of course, that's all free. All right, let's rock and roll, shall we? Your theme for this month is the Queen of Fire. Fire cards are all about passion and action. It's very charismatic energy, very motivational energy, and this is about stretching your wings, right? So this is a good month to leave the nest. This is a good month to fly, right? Definitely don't underestimate yourself and tap into that creativity. Be independent this month. That is going to work well for you to, you know, put yourself out there, as it were. So I love that card for you. Fire cards are always sort of a fun energy anyway, but this particular one is really like, you know, like, yeah, leave the nest, take a flight, you know, get out of your comfort zone, right? It's going to work out. That's kind of the energy of that. So let's see what else we've got going for you guys. Ooh, look at all that earth. A couple earth and a change or shift card we've got here. So this is interesting because we've got the release card coming in. This is Archangel Azrael. I do apologize for the lighting a little bit. My ring light, the bulb broke as I was setting up for the videos. So being as I'm in Hawaii, we just can't get those as quickly, and so I'm just making do with some other lights that I have. So hopefully you're able to see it a little bit. But this is Archangel Azrael. The release card is the end, right? It's an end of something, right? And endings always bring beginnings. So it's the end of a phase, the end of a situation. Time to move on is sort of the energy of this, right? And always when there's a change like this, it is about spiritual shifts too, right? Transformations that are going on inside as well as outside of you, right? I always think about this when my mom transitioned many, many years ago, right? That really had an impact on me because it just made me really realize, like, life is short and life is too short to be staying, you know, in the sort of hamster wheel that I was in at that time, right? So just it's an awareness, right? And then we do have the Page of Earth card coming in for you. Earth cards are all about how you make your money, what you need to do to be here on Earth. This particular card is about going back to school, so learning everything that you can about a particular topic or subject. School doesn't have to be a physical school, although it can be, but it could be, you know, reading books, getting books at the library, taking an online course, you know, signing up for a group program. You know, there can be a number of different ways that that comes in. But it's something that you're going to be interested in and something that you're going to really enjoy. There's also good news related to finances coming for you this month. So yay, we love that. And then we have another Earth card for you, the Queen of Earth. And this particular card, I always think of like, it's sort of this alchemy card, right? This energy of alchemy. And it's also, you know, Earth is generally being practical, right? Grounded, centered, like all of that type of thing. So take a practical approach, right? With whatever you're dealing with this month. And make time for the people around you. So Earth people are mothering, right? That's that mother energy. So make time for the people around you. And be compassionate. Tap into that compassion in your heart, right? That's always, you know, really connects strongly with that Earth energy, is that compassionate, mothering energy, right? So let's see what we've got for you related to your romance for February here. slide that animal over here. Ooh, this is interesting. So you've got the separation card coming in, which can, you know, some people freak out when they see that, but it can just mean a physical separation. Like maybe your partner is traveling or you're traveling, or one of you is working more right now or something like that. So there's definitely this energy of a separation of time, you know, time apart, and it also can be obviously a physical separation as well. But then, so we have that card, and then we've got the wedding card. So that's why I feel like it's really more of a like a physical separation, or somebody's traveling or working or something like that. So we do have the wedding card, which I read as a committed relationship, right? So not everyone believes in marriage. I definitely do, but not everyone does. But it's also a sign of committed relationship, right? A deep connection, right? And so whoever you're involved with now, there is that energy. And so either you're already married, or it feels like you will be married, right? So there's that really strong bond connection for you. Fun. All right. Let's see what animal is coming through for you. Ooh, this is one of my favorites, the hummingbird. The hummingbird is all about joy, so quit taking things so flippin' seriously. Lighten up is the energy of the hummingbird, right? Take things lighter. Don't be so serious about things. Laugh more. You know, whatever you can do to bring in that humor is always going to be really good hummingbird energy. And it is, you know, sort of the hummingbird energy is about, you know, going from this thing to that thing to whatever lights you up, right? You go to whatever lights you up, whatever brings you joy. So that's the energy that's coming through for you this month. Stay tuned to learn how you can love your life. Aloha again, it's Kimberly with Finding Your Fiji, and I want to share with you a little bit about how you can love your life. So if you ever have the feeling that you're disconnected, right? Just feeling maybe like you can't focus, like you're scattered, have a little bit of trouble completing things. Maybe you're feeling stuck, like you're in a rut and you just can't seem to shift whatever's happening in your life. Or it can be even a boredom, right? Same thing, day after day in your job, in your life, in your relationships. If you are tired of living sort of this mediocre life, or having surface conversations, sort of that idle chit chat, and really feel like you want to make a difference in this lifetime, right? To really matter and to understand why you're even here, right? I would love to help you, and I have a new group program that's beginning in March called Love Your Life. And this is a totally unique program. I've never done anything like this before. It is really pulling together all the tools and the practices and the processes that I use to create my dream life, right? I live here on Maui. For those of you that don't know me, I live on Maui. I moved here almost 3 years ago now from Minnesota, and life is truly magical for me here. And I'd love to help you create a magical life as well. Just to give you kind of a little teaser about some of the things that are going to be included in this 9-month program is there's a whole section on creating connection. So connection, figuring out like who is your spiritual team of angels and guides? How do you connect with them, right? Seeing angels and feeling energy is something else we're gonna dive into. Getting messages from your spiritual team and also from your home, right? There's another section on letting go. This is really a key aspect to getting in the flow of your life. So we're going to talk about how you can find your flow, right? And what is your dream life, or what I term as your Fiji, right? What is your Fiji for you? Talking about surrender, which can sometimes be a bumpy road, and how do you handle that? Taking actions on faith and building that faith muscle, right? We have a whole section on increasing abundance. So what does it mean? And when you land in paradise, what do you do when you get there, right? Also, what about the fears that come up as you're making your way towards your dream life? And then letting go of attachment to your outcomes, right? Because it sounds kind of funny to have sort of a dream or a purpose and then to let go of it, right? But we've got to do both in order to get in the flow. So this is actually a really cool program because I'm combining both my angel connection, that beautiful guidance that I receive on a regular basis, on a daily basis, and teaching you how to do that. And then also with the feng shui, so creating an environment that energetically supports you in the things that you want to be, do, and have in your life. So we'll actually include an expert feng shui bagua map for your home. So that's something that I'm going to personally do for you as part of this group. So to learn more about what's included in the group and also to see the possibilities of doing private coaching combined with the group, as well as combining my week-long retreat. Wouldn't that be fun? A month in Maui, right? Maybe I'll have to do that sometime. A week-long retreat in Maui with me is also an option to combine that with the Love Your Life program. So I'd love to chat with you about this. If you have interest, please reach out to me and schedule a virtual coffee chat. I'll put links to that below, as well as links to the Love Your Life coaching options. So much love and aloha.